Have you ever just sat down at night and tried to ship your favorite games, combining them to make something new, yet feeling somewhat familiar? Imagine if Halo and Portal decided to get together, mash everything up, and make a baby. Well, that would give you Splitgate Arena Warfare, and you know what? I'm wondering why they didn't do this sooner. Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, and today I'm doing a bit of a first impression review. Maybe you missed it on this game called Splitgate. It is a new arena shooter that visually looks like a pixel flare GFX amazing art project combined with portals from Portal, because the game is called Portal, combined with some of the gunplay and mechanics from Halo Online El Dorito and also Halo 5. This game is a dream if you love arena shooters. It is bright, it is vibrant, it is fast paced, and while the gunplay needs some work in a couple places, and we will talk about that later, it is a very fluid and fun and free experience. The game is free to play, available now, and yes, is subsidized by premium currencies, loot boxes, and microtransactions, but we will get to that soon-ish in the video as well. I originally heard of Splitgate when it launched, when the initial Twitter storm went out with the influencers and brands that they were partnered with. This was not on my radar while it was in alpha, beta, and development cycles. This just wasn't in my circles. But I'm not alone in saying, even though I've just heard about Splitgate, it has immediately jumped up very high as far as the quality of the title. And when I say that this game feels like Halo and Portal made a baby, that is exactly what I mean. The gunplay is sort of a hybrid between Halo Online, which is a Halo 3 more sort of style, and Halo 5, with some enhanced mobility, like the jetpack, which is available. You can double jump a la Destiny, although at the same time there aren't things like clamber or ground pound or Spartan charge. You can also sprint, so there is a lot of different options you have when it comes to mobility, but the biggest thing affecting map traversal, map design, and your mobility is portals. You can fire these on any of these blue hexagonal platforms and structures, floors, ceilings. They're available on pretty much every map, and every map was designed with these in mind. There's almost always a few angled platforms way outside of the map gameplay, and one down very low that if you just fire a portal down, and then a portal over here, you will rocket yourself across the map for an immediate flag cap or an attack on the enemy base, and some movement allows you flanking options. There's no holding a corner when there's a portal wall on the other side of the door. People just fire a portal through, fire a portal literally anywhere else, and gank you from behind. It opens up an entirely new dimension into gameplay, and I'm really quite a fan. My two personal favorite things is to throw a portal out somewhere where it will kill somebody and then fire a portal under somebody when they're attacking a stronghold or a control point to just yeet them out of existence. That's always fun. And secondly is to fire a portal, fire another portal similarly close by, and just bop through one and into the other to attack somebody from behind. Both of those are extremely satisfying because you can see through your portals, but others can't. So you know where they're gonna end up. They don't even get a clue whatsoever, which leads to some fun shenanigans. The game has social, ranked, and offline with bots available, which I was extremely pleased to see. Not many games ship with bot support anymore, and this was something that allowed me to refine and practice a couple things, and even when I was in private games with only 2 friends, we filled the game out to a full 4x4 team, both to get good footage as well as to get a good idea as far as how the game would play. And I still would say that after about 10 hours into Splitgate, I am still very much learning how this game plays, because the mechanics with the portals, the movement, mobility, momentum, it's all very deliberately done. These maps are very much designed with this in mind, and it all just works so well. And I also just love the fact that this is a colorful world. It's a vibrant world. It feels like a sporting arena or a sports show that you happen to be playing through, and it's not just dulls and browns and grays like every other Unreal game shooter that seems to come out. Now, touching on those microtransactions, you unlock all of your cosmetic options through the chests, the loot boxes that get dropped for you. You get one every time you level up, and you can buy more with premium currency. The premium currency of this game being disco balls, which also happens to be the oddball model, which is a fun dichotomy, but also it feels somewhat out of place for the whole thing. Is this big futuristic future punk shooter, but disco balls? Really? That aside, the prices seem fair. It seems to be about 100 disco balls per dollar, but they want you to buy in to the disco ball economy, so that way that money is already theirs and they don't need to worry about you paying 99 cents at a time. You're just spending 100 disco balls. That's nothing. That's just this random currency in a game. It's that same disconnect of premium currencies that you see in other titles, used and abused. I think both are entirely valid, but that's what you get here. Also, it's probably because Steam didn't want to allow them to do all the microtransactions in the world, instead just having a select few. As far as the cosmetics that you get out of those crates, there's a mixed bag. I've seen some really good looking armors and some really horrific looking ones. Interestingly enough though, if you played during the first week, you unlocked a special weapon skin, which is available on all weapons, and everybody has a G Fuel weapon skin because this game has been sponsored by G Fuel to a somewhat crazy degree. The fact that it's available on all weapons and there are references to G Fuel in a couple of the maps, it almost looks like real billboards, and I'm wondering if they plan on selling ad space on those billboards to sort of offset the cost of development and support of the title. And if they do that, is that something that we're gonna see pick up across other titles as well? Grand Theft Auto would probably love to be able to advertise real things on those billboards. But actually, as I think about it, Grand Theft Auto would be the worst game to advertise your brand in for real, probably. That would just not go well. But the boards in this arena shooter, they're unintrusive, they're just there, but it's, I don't know, I felt so weird, both okay with it and not okay with it at the same time. As far as game types, you have Slayer, Oddball, you have a Territories, which plays like Strongholds or Hardpoint, you have the Capture the Flag, and thankfully the flag does not go through portals because that would be horrifically overpowered, so instead you actually have to run the flag across the map. Gunplay is pretty good. There are a few things which just feel weird. The tracking on precision weapons seems way too punishing, and I will be shooting at somebody and totally expect them to be hit. Red reticle is on, yet if the bullets don't collide with their actual model, it's by pixels we're talking. While it's hitbox porn and it's amazing and it's fun, hit registration just feels a little bit off. Also, the melee ability on everything is a 2-hit kill, including with the oddball and with the flag. I think the oddball and flag should be bumped up to a 1-hit kill, and the melee just feels a little underpowered compared to everything else. You will almost certainly get sprayed down, so if you're planning some cheeky things, or if nothing else, give an assassination bonus where if you hit somebody from behind, you kill them instantly. I'm perfectly fine with every other melee being 2 hits to kill, but if you are able to outmaneuver and sneak up on somebody, you should be rewarded. Favorite weapons have to be the rocket launcher, the railgun, sniper, shotgun, the BR, the SMG, the AR, basically all of them. The gunplay feels really solid with the exception of the aforementioned hit reg problem, and at the same time all the guns are visually distinct and you can usually tell what somebody has when you walk up on them just from their silhouette, and you don't need to worry about knowing gunfire noises or attack patterns or spray patterns. You should be able to visually tell what weapon anybody has at any point in time. Now my thoughts. Personally, Splitgate looks really promising. I like the visuals of this game. I like the general gameplay loop of this game. The matchmaking times, especially for low-level ranked play, is a little on the high side, so it makes me worried that the concurrent players and the player count of this game might not be enough to support these somewhat ambitious ideas and somewhat ambitious title. This could be something really big. The problem is breaking through that critical mass where you have enough people playing at all times of the day for all regions, because not everything is just in the US, but if you have enough people playing in enough places to be able to maintain a good player count, a good population count, this game could definitely thrive and grow. If you want to think more about that, go back to my network video, the network video, and rewatch that, or watch that for the first time, because it talks about how you need to hit critical mass with something good. You can't just make something good. You need to make something good and get enough people caring about it to really succeed. They have pretty much nailed the first half of that equation. The question now will be if 1047 will be able to get Splitgate through critical mass and to the general population. But really, there's nothing to lose. Splitgate is free right now. The microtransactions are present, but not super intrusive. That being said, there is that item shop tab, which is currently not available. So we're gonna have to wait and see what that looks like. If necessary, I'll do an update down the road like I've done with other titles. But for my first impressions, it's free. It's gonna cost you nothing but a little bit of space on your hard drive. So definitely download it, check it out, give it a shot, and see what you think. And then come back here and leave a comment down in the comments so I know what you guys think about the title and we can keep a conversation going about this game. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I know videos have been much more sporadic lately here on the channel. I do apologize, but I'm starting to get back into the swing of things. I have been streaming a ton over on Twitch, so go check it out at twitch.tv/Legundo. I've been playing some modded Minecraft, some Destiny 2, a little bit of Halo, and probably some Splitgate in the near future. I don't know, it all depends on, sometimes the chat decides, sometimes it's just whatever I'm in the mood for. I'm not really keeping a super busy schedule. If you want to see videos like this early and get premium access, you have the Discord server special roles, other things like that, discount codes to both Legundo and loot tables. You can go hit me up on Patreon at patreon.com/Legundo. And if you want to see some cool stuff that I'm making and you happen to play some tabletop games, go check out loottables.com. Alright, I'm done talking about this stuff. I'm done plugging my own stuff. I just figured this game was something that needed a review, and what little I can do to help promote this title and get it to the greater world, I figured was wholeheartedly due. So let me know what you guys think about Splitgate. I've let you know my thoughts. Let's get a conversation going down in those comments. But until next time, go out there, be good to each other, and I'll see you around. Bye, everybody.